covering news where you live. This is 5 News at 6.
Thanks for joining us for your 5 News at 6. I'm Darren Bob.
And I'm Alexandra Burnley. To fix a broken and faulty sewer system in Fort Smith, it is going to cost the city more than a whopping $400 million more already.
Yeah, 5 News reporter Rachel Williams shows us how the city is handling this news.
Over a 12-year span, the federal government has told the city it must spend another $428 million to comply with the consent decree handed down by the EPA for violations of the Clean Water Act.
We've been under administrative orders since the 70s, and this is just a way to make sure that Fort Smith does the things that we need to do to make sure raw sewage doesn't pour out into the streets.
Lance McAvoy, Fort Smith Water Utilities Director, says the remaining 12 years is based on discussions with federal agencies, but the original 12-year time period ends January 2nd, 2027.
Realistically, we would like to get as much as we can. The longer you have, the more affordable it becomes. You end up paying more, but it becomes more affordable.
McAvoy says the goal is to comply, but do it without bankrupting the city. He says the city has already spent more than $100 million.
We're looking at over an additional $400 million on top of what we've already spent. Now, we are still in negotiations with both the Division of Environmental Quality here in Arkansas, the Department of Justice and the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, on how much time we have.
McAvoy says the consent decree will affect both residents and visitors, but could ultimately benefit the city.
They'll see it sometimes if we're working in their neighborhood. It's going to impact them because there will be heavy equipment in there, replacing lines, cleaning lines. So there may be some traffic, that has to be diverted and detoured. So it's going to be kind of inconvenience every now and then, depending upon where we're doing work. But in the long run, we're going to have a healthier sanitary sewer system.
In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Rachel Williams, 5 News.